everyone. I'm Jodie Joe, the team lead over at the Sycamore team with eXp Realty, and I'm here with Miss Karen Oxner.
Hello, Karen Oxner, you mortgage. Happy to be here today. Hi, lady.
Hi, darling. How are you?
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, another day in our lovely paradise. We wanted to talk to you a little bit about being proactive versus being reactive in our businesses and how we differ from the rest of everyone out there as a realtor and as a lender.
It's so true, and I love working with Jodie because she is professional, she is driven, she's motivated, she's honest, full of integrity, and she really knows the market because she is an ever-evolving student, and I think that's so important. Real estate is changing. The market is volatile. Things are newly occurring that she is always at the cutting edge of, and honestly, it's a pleasure when I refer my buyers to her because I know she's going to take the time to educate them, really work with them. And it's not like she just talks to them for a few minutes, sets them up on a search, and then lets it automatically send them things. She's out there going to open houses, meeting with other brokers, analyzing the market, really getting into the trenches of what she needs to do so that she can go out and proactively support her buyers and say, I found you the perfect house. No, you didn't find it on Zillow or Redfin. I did this for you because I am your advocate and I'm working my tail off every single day. She's not a part-time agent. She is 24/7. And it's just a totally different experience when somebody works with you than when they don't. So I appreciate you for all those reasons.
Thank you. I could say the same thing about this wonderful woman here. I think that's why we work so well together, is because both of us truly believe in education as well as coaching and mentoring through the process of purchase. This is the one thing that I absolutely love about Karen and the way she does her business is she doesn't just call somebody or take a referral client from me and then just let it simmer, do a pre-qualification or do a pre-approval. She will actually impart a plan of action. If it's not that moment in time that they're ready, then it's a plan of action, a step-by-step guided plan of action where she is on the phone at least once a week, if not more, and just checking in and making sure that everything is dialed, things are in the right forward action to the process of finding the dream home and the dream property. So this is the other thing that I love so much that I will point out is that you have this versatility about you and your practice through lending. I have clients that are veterans that I've sent your direction, clients that are FHA borrowers I've sent your direction, clients that are self-employed, and I'm not gonna lie, being that I'm also self-employed, that's kind of my favorite little
niche.
Yeah, exactly. And we all know that as self-employed people have a really hard time getting a home loan, but Karen is a magician.
I try to just have creative ideas, and I say that I'm a math nerd mixed with a social butterfly because I really do love tax returns. I love tax analysis. I love helping people, put together financial plans, knowing that their goal is building wealth through real estate. And I can firmly say, hey, let's structure it this way because that's going to give you the best chance for success with regards to debt ratios, with regards to, credit and how evenly you're spreading it from this bucket to that bucket. There's so much that you can do as a mentor and a guide versus just an order taker.
Right.
And I think that's so important these days. There are definitely more complex buying situations that are becoming more and more common and more prevalent, which is wonderful because we can help more and more people become homeowners. And there are so many different loan programs. And if you're not really being a student to the ever-changing environment, just very similar to what Jodie does for her team and for her clients, you have to be ever evolving because there is so much need out there for guidance. And if you don't take the time to have a really strong relationship that you've built with clients and with your realtor partners, and then also be able to put that plan into motion and say, listen, we've got to do these 3 things that are going to put you in the best possible position to purchase, and we're going to do it together. So it's a collaborative effort between both of us.
Yeah.
And then I'm then relaying this information to her and saying, we're ready to rock and roll with this client. We need to make sure we get this much in seller contributions because they need a little bit of help with their closing costs, or let's make sure that we stay out of this area because they're really using this loan program and that's special towards that. So, really having that collaborative relationship helps us do a better job as guides for our clients, and they know that we're out there being proactive, working really hard, always available, and really keeping up with the ever-changing times so that we can be the best advocates for our people.
100%.
It's huge.
Yeah, there is truly no 2 situations, to buyers, to sellers, to houses, there's no 2 that are ever the same. No square peg round. It just doesn't work that way. Everybody is unique in their situation. Everybody has different elements that they bring to the table. And Karin, you're amazing at delving those out and specifying, okay, like you said, this is where we can add to, this is what we need to actually negate off the credit report, or this is what we, you actually implement a plan that is very easy to follow to get to those home dreams.
Well, and if I can help somebody do a few tweaks to their credit, or set up a trust to help with this part of the scenario, or help them from a tax perspective to get them in the best possible position to qualify, I'm going to do that. Like, I might be able to get somebody a loan with a 620 credit score, but I can probably get them a better loan if I can do these things to help them improve their credit scores. And if I can help people by saving them money and qualifying for what they are more geared towards just by doing a little bit extra and taking that extra step, like, you better darn well believe I'm going to do it. So I really think it's important to take that collaborative, educational guiding role with my clients, because they trust me and they need to know that I've got their best interest at heart. And it might take a little bit more work, but if it's going to be overall better for them and their families and make Jodie's job easier and make her look like the rock star that she is so she can shine for her people, it's a win-win. And you probably won't get that everywhere. And it's really important to me that people know that they can count on me for those situations.
Yeah. Fully active listening, not just to what the dreams are, but what the situation is, right? I think that most people, they'll go in with a dream that they just don't know how to obtain. And that's where our coaching, that's where our mentoring comes into play. Like nobody's business. I think it's one thing that we do so well is we advocate for our clients and we empathetically understand where they're coming from. So no judgment, no preconceived notions. You give us your goals and we align with those goals.
And I think it's so true. I mean, you say that, and I've talked to so many people that are a little overwhelmed with not even knowing where to start. So they just never do. Yeah. And I think that's one thing I really try so hard, and I know Jodie does as well, to take the fear out of just those initial conversations, because you might have nothing to be afraid of and you might be more ready than you ever thought. And so knowing that this is a no pressure, very conversational appointment, this is something that should be a positive experience because it's so exciting, and taking that fear and that concern and any judgment or preconceived notion completely out of it and removing the fear, I think opens up doors for people that may have felt not quite ready to do it, but they just didn't know. And we hopefully provide a really safe and open environment for people to feel really comfortable and happy and hopefully really positive.
Yeah, we really become a team together, not just us, but with you. Yeah. When you choose us to represent you and advocate for you, we all become a team towards your goals.
Totally.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it too. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.